It's time for a little comedy, a little content, and a lot of conversation. It's the Geno Jones Show, exclusively right here on YouTube. And now here's your host, Geno Jones.
It's showtime. Welcome. Thank you for watching. Give yourself a hand. Thank you. I'm gonna give you a hand. Thank you for watching. If you're watching me live, it's time for the Geno Jones Show. So I come to you live Monday through Friday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern. That's right, 6:30 p.m. Eastern, 5:30 p.m. Central, 3:30 p.m. out on the West Coast. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please like and share this and every episode. Today, support Black-owned businesses. I have a very special guest, a Black business owner, and she's doing some great work. As a matter of fact, if you are thinking about starting a business, or you've already started it and you just need a little help, a little guidance, some advice, counseling, mentorship, I got the person for you today. Speaking of today is day two. Yes, today is day two of the Senate, second day of the Senate confirmation hearings for soon to be, in spite of all the foolishness, soon to be, she is a judge in the Federal Appeals Court, the Ninth Circuit, which is like the second highest court next to the Supreme Court. Judge Ketanji Brown Jackson. Yes, today, even though today is day two of the Senate confirmation hearings, today is day one of the clown show. You could imagine. Okay, listen, I'm here in the Charleston, South Carolina metro. So those of you all that's tight with Lindsey Graham, y'all need to come get your boy. Okay? Folks up in Texas watching that's tight with Raphael, Ted Cruz, you need to get your boy. And anybody watching me in St. Louis or Missouri somewhere, your boy Josh Hawley, you really need to come and get your boy. Because what is he? He thinks, what is he, Perry Mason, some damn body? The white Johnny Cochran wannabe, running for president? Really? I got to just, man, shout out to Judge Brown Jackson. Man, she's got the patience of Job. Listen, I'd have been like, you know what? I tell you what. President Biden, I appreciate this, but you might want to go ahead and nominate somebody else. But I'm about to cut some folks out today. But to her credit, Judge Ketanji, it's pronounced Ketan, not Ketanji. I had to learn. I heard the judge pronounce her own name. She said Ketanji. It's an African name, like Anj. Ketanji Brown Jackson. Judge Brown Jackson, you are really today. I felt I wanted to cut somebody out for you, and still might do it. My goodness, Lindsey Graham. Okay, like I said, y'all need, if you tight with Lindsey Graham, y'all need to get your boy. Okay, Senator Graham, and you know better. All right, you were a lawyer, you in the military. So this dude, first of all, he's asking her, well, what is your faith? She said, I'm a Protestant, So, okay, what's your faith? When is the last time you went to church? How many times have you gone to church this year? He said, I've only gone like 3 times. So, well, we know your ass is going to hell anyway. So you could have saved him 3 times. Those 3 times ain't going to help your salvation. So you're already stamped, dude. So you just wasted some time right there. But I digress. And then she's trying to answer some questions. And then basically he tried to pit a black woman against another black woman. So Judge Michelle Childs is from South Carolina. She was also one of the final candidates to be on the Supreme Court judge. And he's like, well, Democratic groups were, they were against Michelle Childs and blah, blah, blah. And did you know they were organized? And she's like, dude, I got a job. I'm a judge. There are people in front of me. I have to make rulings, decisions. I got a full-time job. I didn't have time to keep up with that. She said, we had different candidates, and each candidate had people and organizations that supported them. And then he's basically, at the end, he's like, well, Yeah, that's what I can't remember exactly what she said, but it's like, well, that's your answer. Well, basically, she said, no, I didn't know that there were supposedly some organized democratic organizations, or there was an organized democratic move to sabotage J. Michelle Childs' chance or candidacy to be the Supreme Court nominee that she is. He said, no, I didn't. He's like, well, that should be your answer. It's like, yo, dude, who died and left you in charge? Who died and left your ass in charge? Tell people how they should, how they should answer. You're going to ask her the question, and then if you're going to ask her the question and answer it, then hell, don't ask her. You got the questions and the answers. And then your boy Josh Hawley, he is a senator out of Missouri. During the insurrection, he was to all the domestic terrorists. You saw him walking in front of the Capitol. He's like, yeah, listen, I'm gonna translate that for you, because remember, he was supporting the insurrectionists, the domestic terrorists, all these white nationalists, and all the neo-Nazis and the folks flying the Confederate flag. So he's giving them what you saying? What was it? White power, dude? Is that what you saying? Was that what that was all about? With your little bitty hands. So today was day 2. As a matter of fact, it's still not over. It's been going on since, I think, about 8:30, 9 o'clock. It's going to be a long day, so I just want to shout out. Judge Ketanji Brown Jackson. Man, for those who believe in the power of prayer, lift this sister up in prayer, because, oh my goodness, I could imagine. Boy, man, so her mom and her dad is in there in the court, her daughters, her husband, and her dad is old school. Yeah, her dad's been really cool. I know it's hard for him, because I know her dad just wanted to get up and just, as my mother would say, just slap the taste out of somebody's mouth. Just snatch your knot. Like, what you're not going to do, you're not going to disrespect and talk to my daughter like that. Now, you can take whatever you on, whatever kind of misogyny, sexism, racism, bigotry, whatever is, and whatever you on, you can take that somewhere else. But what you're not going to do, you're not going to bring it in the Senate hearing and disrespect my daughter like that. And with my granddaughters in the courtroom, and you just talking to their mom. She's a judge. Don't forget that, partner, Mr. Graham. She is a judge. She is going to be nominated. And you've already voted for her a couple times before. So now all of a sudden, you're preening for the camera. Oh, you gonna run for president again, maybe? We know Mr. Josh wannabe Orange Hitler 2 Hawley. We know he's gonna run for president under the MAGA banner, the Make America Goofy Again. Jesus, it was a clown show, and we knew that was coming. We knew it was coming, but to her credit, Judge Brown, she maintained her composure. But a couple of times, I could saw that eyebrow. I know that look. A couple of times she was like, okay, I gotta be cool. But if I could really, really tell you what I really think about your ass right about now, I would call you every name, everything but a child of God. But to her credit, she did not do that. And I'm very happy for her, and I'm very proud of her. And I just thought it was remarkable that she was able to maintain her composure, because it was that kind of day. And it's still not over, believe it or not. So that's what everybody seems to be talking about. Oh, who's celebrating a birthday today? Who is celebrating a birthday today? Ladies and gentlemen, I want to wish happy birthday, happy 65th birthday. Way back in the day, there was a Broadway play, The Wiz, like the black version of The Wizard of Oz. And Michael Jackson was in it. And the young lady that played Dorothy was a woman by the name of Stephanie Mills. And she's gone on to have an incredible career, and really, just really good people. I had a chance to meet her when I worked in Detroit, Michigan. At the time, she was married to a coworker of mine. and just really, really, just really good people, for as the kids say on the street, for real, for real. So happy 65th birthday to Miss Stephanie Mills, and still can sing. I remember she did the verses with Shaka Khan, who's got a birthday tomorrow. As a matter of fact, Stephanie, there were a couple times when Stephanie had to sing her songs and help Shaka out sing some of Shaka's songs. And they got a great relationship. They've both been out for a while, for decades now. And both are truly icons and legends in the music industry. And to see that sisterhood was just, it was a beautiful thing to see. So shout out to Miss Stephanie Mills celebrating a birthday today. Aries. So any other Aries celebrating a birthday today, I just want to wish you all happy birthday. So I don't know what happened. My guest was here and now she's not. So she must have had some technical difficulties. So we're going to bring her back on the show because I was basically filling a little time waiting for her to jump back in, but she wasn't able to do it. But she's got a very compelling story. She's the leader of the Diversity Advancement Alliance, the DAAG, the Diversity Advancement Alliance Group. They help businesses get started. So if you want to start a business, if you have a business and you're trying to develop your business, to build your business, to become more successful from the beginning to all the way, grow it as much, maybe even franchise it. So from start to finish, her group and organization, they are there for you, and they are experts in this field. Her name is Miranda Nichols. She was going to be my guest today, but apparently she was here, and now she's gone. So we know how technology can be. So we'll bring her back on. As a matter of fact, we might bring her on tomorrow. Let's see, tomorrow, do we have a guest tomorrow?
I'm right here, Geno.
Tomorrow is Wednesday. Either her or for those, all you Steppers fans, so either tomorrow or Thursday. So we'll bring her back this week.
I'm right here.
Well, it can't be Thursday because I do have a guest. As a matter of fact, we have a very important event that's going to be happening here in the Charleston metro area. So we're going to tell you about that. A chance to try to kind of change the energy. You know, we had a tragic shooting of some young people about 2.5-3 weeks ago. So there's an organization that's doing some great work in it. Let's see. Oh, there she is. Good, she's back. There you go. Didn't see that down below. As a matter of fact, there you go. Let's see here. So she's in the waiting room. So let's see.
Can you hear me, Geno?
Let me move that screen. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, there we go. I thought we had lost her. Lady, thank goodness. So you heard me introduce her. Technology is crazy, but she is here. So I'm going to run it back once again. She's the leader. She's the head of the Diversity Advancement Alliance Group that help businesses start, develop from the beginning to the end. Ladies and gentlemen, without any further delay, yes, technology and the enemy is busy, but we rebuke the enemy. There she is, and full disclosure, a dear friend of mine, and just she's a brilliant professional, but an even better person, and that's saying a lot because she is really at the top. She is at the top of her game when it comes to business and what she does. And so we're gonna let you tell. I'm gonna let her tell you her story. Welcome, Miranda Nichols, to the show. Hello, my friend. How are you?
I am wonderful. How are you? Can you hear me?
I can hear you and I can see you. Everything looks great. So, well, listen, man, you so bad. You got two introductions. You got an introduction twice. But so before we get started, I want to give you an opportunity to give your take, your opinion, any just your feelings, your reaction, seeing Judge Ketanji Brown Jackson going through the Senate confirmation hearings as a black woman, seeing and you in your own profession, you're highly accomplished, but to see Judge Brown Jackson representing, we got to keep it real, representing the culture, representing our culture, and representing black women and just really the composure. Because like I said, as a matter of fact, there's a few folks I want to cuss out. All right, starting with, yeah, like I said, Mr. Graham, y'all, Lindsey Graham's people, y'all need to come get your boy, Rafael Cruz, his people, y'all need to come get your boy, and Senator Josh wannabe, mini-me, Trump, Orange Hitler, two, the one to run for president, Mr. Hawley, y'all need to really come and get your boy. But that's my take, since it's my show. But anyway, we want to get your feedback.
Right.
I want to get your feedback just over the last couple days. What's been your reaction?
The one thing is a huge sense of pride and a sense of way overdue. There should have been an African-American woman representative on the Supreme Court years ago. Sotomayor kicked open the doors as the first Hispanic woman. Yeah. But what I will say about Sister Brown is that she will not be pulled into those little games that they are trying.
Did you see
pull.
Today?
I did.
Oh, did they? And it started early this morning. So your boy Lindsey Graham, he started early in the morning. He's storming out of the hearings. I mean, he's preening for the camera and blah blah blah. But really, listen. I'm telling you, her dad. See, I got two daughters. And I know her dad was hard for her dad, because I might have just had to.
Hey, it's going to be hard for him to get up out of that parking lot with her daddy out there, because I know my dad.
You know, when they took a break, when they took their little bathroom break, you know how you do it, Maria. I'd have been like, Lindsey, if you ever try that shit again, I'm going to slap the taste out of him. I just want you. You know how you and your mother, she would barely kind of move her. She would be like,
right. And like she's smiling, but she really letting you have it.
Lindsey, I will snatch a knot in your ass if you can clown again. You disrespect my daughter again, asking her about her faith and asking her how many times she went to church.
You know. And we always knew that there were going to be double standards in how it was going to be treated. We always knew that, it was going to be bipartisan, which it never should, because we're talking about the Supreme Court. What does a person's religion have to do with anything? That you have to be completely and totally agnostic to serve on the Supreme Court and really do your job the right way, because your religion should not affect how you rule.
And that's what she said. She said, my personal religion has nothing to do with how I will rule as a judge. And then he really, the coup de grace, then he really showed his behind. And so he's asking her, so first of all, he tried to pit two black women against each other.
Oh, absolutely. He was very unsuccessful in that. Well, now that girl said, I got work to do. Right. I ain't got to be worried about what's going on.
I got a job. No, I didn't know that,
I got a husband. I got kids. Look, I ain't got time to worry about what their struggle is. I'm trying to tell you what my struggle is. I got work to do.
I got people in my courtroom. I'm making decisions and rulings.
That's
and y'all are twisting my decisions and trying to say that, that I ain't hard on pedophiles and I'm soft on crime. Y'all just making up all kind of stuff, really just like a pretzel, twisting like that old game Twister, trying to twist my rulings and opinions in a knot and all out of shape. And then he had the nerve when she said, basically, no, I didn't know about it. He said, well, that should be your answer. Whoa.
No. What you're not getting ready to do.
Thank you. See, okay.
Is ask me the question and then answer it too.
Right. I was just
okay. That's what you're not getting ready to do. And I saw that look on her face where she was almost like, "What you not getting ready to do?"
Thank you, Miranda. I was just.
But she couldn't do it.
So listen.
She had to do it. She had to do it a little bit more with a little bit more coof.
A lot more.
But what I will say in my final notes on this, they don't know what they don't know what to do with her.
No, they
because number one, the judge that she clerked for and that recommended her for this job came and spoke stellarly about her yesterday, Judge Griffith.
Yes.
All of them are friends with Judge Griffith. So how do you go and throw darts at his girl now?
Right.
Come on now.
And this Judge Griffin was, I believe, appointed by a Republican. He was a Republican judge, not a Democrat. So Lindsey Graham, let me just give you some advice. As a matter of fact, Miranda just gave it to you. And she can tell you better than I can because she is a black woman, but I was raised in a house of black women, and I still got a house full of black women. When it comes to telling a woman how she should answer,
leave that alone.
Listen, you're going to lose that fight 100 times out of 100.
Every time.
You're going to lose it 101 out of 100.
Okay. Because the most dangerous statement you ever want to hear a black woman say is, "Oh, okay."
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, and with the look to go with it, like,
okay. It is not okay. Nothing's okay.
Right. When you hear, like, especially, and if there's some body language, like, okay. Right there.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah, when you get that, especially when you get that, that's the ultimate. When that hand, it's like the claw.
It's a wrap.
Yeah. Because really,
I'm gonna have to let you swim in that okayness.
Right, because that hand.
That's what I'm gonna have to let you do.
That hand is really cussing you out. That's what that.
Because that's about what I can't say. But I'm letting you know. I'm saying it anyway.
So we just lifting her up in prayer.
Well, Geno, it's a pleasure to be here. I really appreciate an opportunity and for this platform to talk about small minority businesses. As you know, this has been my passion for many years. I started off working with the federal government for 18 years. And at the request of Senator Kempson, transitioned into municipality to assist with the school district, the airport, and the platforms for supplier diversity at MUSC as well. And from there, I was asked by the chamber, the chairman of the council, to spin off into my own nonprofit, which was Diversity Advancement Alliance Group, so that I could be more hands-on with the businesses. And what we are a 501c3 organization, and we run via membership. But I like for people to understand our membership for people is $500 a year for your business. If you're not willing to invest that in your business, don't go into business. And the kind of hand holding and coaching that you get to get your business to the next level is unparalleled, and people will tell you. But that $500 a year that you're paying, even though I have over 800 businesses that are a part of my organization, do not pay the salaries of me and my staff. Okay, the municipalities that I assist in helping them to meet or exceed their goals, they're the ones that finance us. We are line items in several municipalities and not just local. Columbia, Florence. We have an office in Columbia, Florence, Charleston, and building a new office in Orangeburg as we speak.
Congratulations.
So, Thank you. And it's been a process in building those blocks. The reputation was always there. People knew that I knew how to be successful in business because I also have my own business, which is MWBE, which is an IT company that I have ran for the last about 6 years, and where I provide training to NIWIC, the government. And we've been very successful at that. And now we are starting to expand out into rural broadband, which brings me to how you and I had this conversation and how this whole day came about, my passion for the inequity in education as it relates to the underserved and underprivileged and the rural areas that were overlooked, basically, our children that did not have what they needed in order to be successful during this COVID outbreak.
Yeah.
It saddens me and it hurts my heart, that buses were ghost riding down streets for kids to jump on the bus and do their homework and hopefully have access to internet for the time that the bus was on the street, and then having to run, get back to their home. That was the most maddening idea. And I don't know who thought about it, but that was the most maddening situation I ever could have thought about. And it really frustrated me seeing the visualization of it, because I also have a country home out in Ridgeville, South Carolina. And I saw it with my own two eyes while it was going on. And I said, nope, I got an IT company. I know how to get my engineers and my people to pull cable and get broadband out here. So I went to the powers that be in the different counties, and officially at the end of this month, we will be the providers of rural broadband for Ridgeville and Give Hands.
Well, congratulations, man. That deserves a yes. Congratulations.
Yeah.
So now, Miranda, I want you to, for those who are watching, especially those small business owners, those who aspire to become an entrepreneur, I want you to get a little more. I want to drill down a little bit more about your Diversity Advancement Alliance group.
Okay.
Because you kind of gave us the story of the group. What are the first steps? Anybody that's watching now, what some of the very first steps? Because the hardest thing sometimes in life or in business or in any arena is to take that first step. So what would you tell anyone the first steps to take?
The first step is, do your homework. Even if you're listening to this show and you think that I can help you, go to my website and research it. www.diversityaagroup.org. Research me and look at my numbers, my metrics. Look at the businesses that I have helped. Look at how we've grown over 148% every year in our membership by word of mouth. I don't have a billboard. I am included in a lot of different conversations as it relates to supplier diversity and inequity in education and inequity in diversity. Looks like I'm waiting to get my call from Google because they got a problem.
Yeah, they do. Yeah,
they got a real problem. So I'm waiting to get my call from Google. Just, the first step is find you a business mentor. I don't care who it is. Find someone that's already done it successfully. Look at their track record. Nobody who has not built a business from the ground up can tell me how to do that.
Makes sense. Right.
Just like if you ain't never made potato salad, you can't tell me how to make potato salad.
Exactly. Right.
Potato salad is an intricate meal. I mean, that's an intricate dish that got to be made right.
Right. If you never made a pound cake, and a good pound cake, miss me on my birthday. I appreciate it. You can go buy me one. Because if you never made one,
same thing. Right. Miss me at the cookout with your potato salad.
Exactly. So, Miranda, I think, you finish your thought, because your answer really was leading me to my next question perfectly. So go ahead, finish your thought.
So you got to make sure that you are working with people that can show you that they have successfully done what you're trying to do. And then be a good steward of the program, okay? The one thing I will say is my people are good stewards of the program. When they get their information and get straight, they go out and they help someone else, or they send someone else to me, which is how we keep the program going. So be a good steward of the program. If I'm telling you, giving you instructions on how to do something, I need you to do those things. And understand, we don't take everybody. You have to be vetted to be a part of this organization because, I don't want to waste your time, and I'm certainly not going to waste mine.
Exactly.
So you have to be vetted. There is a checklist, and we help each other. All of my members, they work together and help each other, and that's the thing that I love about the environment and the networking and the organization that we've created.
So really that answer really led to my next question. You may have already, the answer might have been in your response, or the answer to this question I'm about to ask. I'm sure it's somewhere in the last answer you gave. I was just going to ask, what's like the biggest mistake? A lot of times, when you you starting off, you have big dreams and ideas, and there are probably a lot of mistakes that one might make along the way. But what is like the biggest mistake that you see that new businesses make?
Not having your infrastructure correct and growing too fast.
Now, and
People say,
explain to
and
folks
I'm going to explain that.
Didn't go to business school. What do you mean when you say infrastructure?
I'm going to explain that because I have so many clients that came to me during the COVID pandemic, and the revenue is there. Oh, I made almost $300,000 last year. Okay, where are your tax returns? Do you have an accountant? Oh, I got QuickBooks. I can hit a button and no, that's just your P&L, sir. That's not going to be certified by a CPA, which is what the SBA wants to see in order for you to get your funding. I need businesses to understand the infrastructure has to be right, and that's your infrastructure, your baseline, so that you can grow successfully and smartly. Because if you're on shaky ground, you gonna fall. It's just like a Kinko game. I explain this all the time. The minute you add on that last contract, it's going to tip you all over because you don't have your infrastructure right. You have to have a CPA. You have to have a lawyer. You have to have someone who understands contracts. You have to have people who understand your business, but you also have to know your numbers too.
Gotcha. So basically,
I can tell you my revenue numbers for both my nonprofit and my for-profit from 2017 to now. And that's because I have to know those numbers.
And you got a good memory, apparently. So God bless you.
You know I got a photograph.
So to translate that in real layman's terms, easy enough for a third grader to understand, the analogy I want to use is like building a house. The foundation has to be solid. And if you don't have a solid foundation, and the house can look nice on the outside, and you got a nice looking roof, and you got the whole curb appeal with your lawn and everything. But if that foundation is not solid, you're going to have a problem.
As soon as you put the chimney on top, it's going to fall.
Come crashing down. That is so important.
But we help you with all of that from the cradle to the grave. We help you with business infrastructure. Everybody is not meant to be an LLC. Let's just say that, okay? Limited liability corporation is for you to do just that. Limit your exposure tax-wise. But some people need to take it that step further and become an S Corp in order for them to really realize the benefits of the new tax code.
And explain the difference, because I had a friend, he had that situation. But explain to those who are, like I said, new in business, what is an S Corp and the difference between the LLC and the S Corp?
Well, the LLC is just the, I want to say it's the holder of the S Corp. Let's say that. The LLC is the parent infrastructure of your business. It is a limited liability corporation. But the S Corp means it's a single corp where you cannot be charged for the liability of what some other creep does under your tutelage in your business. Oh, okay. And it shelters, it's just another tax shelter.
Gotcha.
It protects you.
So if you have an S Corp and somebody sues the business, they won't take your personal assets and wealth.
Exactly. They still in that business and what's on that bottom line in that business. And if you got the right accountant, when that kind of mess is coming down, that's why you need an S corp.
I got and at what level should people start thinking about? Is there an income level, or I don't want to say income, in terms of the amount of revenue your business generates? Is there like a certain point to where, okay, my business is generating X amount of dollars, or over the course of so many years, when people should seriously start thinking about making that conversion from an LLC to an S corp?
Oh, no, they need to do that immediately.
Okay.
Okay, in your business infrastructure, you need to do that immediately so you can realize all the tax benefits, because all of these codes have been changed with the new tax laws. So you want to, when you setting up your infrastructure, this is setting your foundation. You don't want to have to go back and do that. You want to already have that set up, because I can run as an LLC, and when I need to be an S corp, I can hide and be an S corp.
I told you. This woman knows her stuff. So listen, if you are about to start a business, you've dreamed about starting a business, maybe you've already started, but you're just struggling, you need a mentor, you need mentorship, you need some guidance, advice, or whatever, this organization, you are making an investment in your future. So if they want to get some more information and allow you to kind of vet their business, and if they want to be a part of the organization, give them all the information they need.
Okay, well, you can reach us on our website, www.diversityaagroup.org, or you can reach us on Facebook. Diversity Advancement Alliance Group is the name of our page, or you can reach us on Twitter, DAAG at Twitter, or you can reach us on Instagram, DAAG on Instagram, or you know what, when you go to my website, the phone number's there. My assistant will answer and get you on the schedule. We don't play about other people's businesses. We make sure it gets done.
All right.
So I look forward to helping you. We have an event coming up March 24th. It is the City of Charleston Business Expo. Now, the thing I want to say is about this. The one thing the City of Charleston did well this year is they did not charge for small businesses to be a part of this. Every other municipality did, but the City of Charleston did not. I have been asked to join the Mayor's Roundtable to speak upon supplier diversity and inequity in education and rural broadband. But that is going to be an opportunity for all of the procurement offices. I'm talking about Boeing, Volvo, BCD, which is the COG, Berkeley, Charleston, Dorchester County COG. They have a COVID relief funds. There is money everywhere. But if you don't have the right infrastructure and you haven't been doing your taxes correctly, and you don't have that P&L sheet to show where you did this amount of revenue this year and this amount last year and lost over 30% of your money, you can't qualify for this money out here. And I want you to get it.
And I need it. So I need to be there, because Lord knows I need it.
Exactly. And so these are the things that we help with, but we also participate in, so that we can give the information to the people that are holding the purse strings, for them to understand what the challenges are for small mom and pop businesses as well. All the requirements that they put out there for that first round of COVID money that they did last year, it was too much. It was too intrusive. And I basically told all of my political friends, y'all ain't trying to help folk. Y'all are not trying to help folk. It's easier to go to a federal organization, SBA, and get money than it is to go to your state. Wow. That's crazy.
So tell us real quick, I know you got to run. So this event, this is for small businesses, is April 24th?
March 24th. It's Thursday.
Oh, it's this Thursday. Wow. Okay.
It's this Thursday at the Gilliard Center.
What time?
It's 9 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Okay.
And I'm telling you, you get one-on-one time for them to tell you, these are the contracts we got. Now, what do you do? Oh, well, let me write your number down and I'll give you a call, or we'll send you the RFP directly. That's how you get in the know.
So do they have to go to the website to sign up? Is there, you said
Yes,
they weren't
they
charging.
do.
So what do they need to do if they want to attend this
City
event?
of Charleston. Go to the City of Charleston, look up City of Charleston Business Expo. It's free to register. You register so they can have an accounting of how many people will be there, because they are providing lunch. And listen, it costs you nothing to come out and be seen by procurement directors for Berkeley County, Charleston County, Dorchester County, the City of Charleston. Even the mayor of Ridgeville is going to be there. So these are things that you've got to start doing as a small business, especially if you're looking to expand.
All right, I told you guys, listen, the sister, she knows her stuff. All right, she's at the top of the food chain when it comes to knowing business and helping small.
Oh, Geno, you're so kind.
No, listen, I tell the truth, shame the devil. That's the way it is. So once again, if they want to contact you, that's DAAG, or diversityaag.org. Give us that
DiversityAA.org.
website.
DiversityAAgroup.org.
Okay.
That is the website.
All right, check it out. And if you can make that event Thursday, that business, what is it called? Like a business.
It's a business expo.
Expo. There you go.
It's the City of Charleston Business Expo. Now, North Charleston has had theirs. They charged you to come. The Black Expo, of course, it's privately owned. They were going to charge you to come, but it was great. Yes. It was wonderful. I picked up 25 new clients that day.
Wow, that is amazing. Shout out to Darren Thomas and his whole team.
Shout out to my boy Darren.
Yeah, Darren did.
I can't wait to see him in Jacksonville, because I've been asked to be on the advisory board for Jacksonville.
All right, fantastic. Miranda Nichols, I love her energy. She knows her stuff, her energy, her spirit. You all have seen it. It jumps through the camera. Thank you so much. So you will be a regular on the Geno Jones Show. So I appreciate you so very much.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much. I look forward to it. Well, we can chop it up anytime you want to, Geno. You know how we go.
I was going to say, we will now. Absolutely. All right. Miranda, great job. Thank you so much.
And I hope to see you at the expo, but I know I'll see you Saturday, because I just talked to Joan.
Yes, absolutely. All right. Thanks again. Miranda Nichols, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay.
She is a force of nature. Check out her organization, the Diversity Advancement Alliance Group. So it's the Diversity Advancement Alliance Group, DAAG.
Yeah.
Check it out. Listen, thank you for letting me be a part of your life. As always, God bless each and every one of you. God, most of all, thank you for letting me do the Geno Jones Show. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please like and share this and every episode. I want to shout out everybody watching me live. Shout out to my number one fan, my executive producer, my mom. Yeah, glad you enjoyed the show, Mother. All right, I always talk to my mom. She's like we do a show critique. She always kind of reviews and lets me know how the show went and gives me her feedback. So I value her opinion, because talking about a woman that knows her stuff. Absolutely. All right, everybody. Shout out to Mr. Markel Bailey, the official barber and hairstylist for the Geno Jones Show. Check out his work. Man, he is a hair artist and a hair expert. Check his page out on Instagram, Kel B Cutting Up, KELBECUTTINUP. Allie Jones, the official wardrobe consultant and stylist for the Geno Jones Show. Check her out on Instagram. It's Lexi with 2 X's, LEXXIE _ that line below _ Nicole Designs. Bruce Gage. As a matter of fact, man, the drip, first of all, the drip on Allie's Instagram page. That's the fashion, all the styles. It's incredible. And speaking of drip, on an Instagram page, Mr. Bruce Gage, also a wardrobe consultant and stylist for the Geno Jones Show. Check out his drip. Check out his fashion. As a matter of fact, I was on his Instagram page today. He's got some more brand new spring 2022, part of the Mario Uomo, his personal line, Miglio di Mario Uomo and some other. Just check out the brand new drip, the latest spring fashions from Mr. Bruce Gage on his Instagram page. So make it easy for you. Just search Bruce Gage, G-A-G-E, Bruce Gage on Instagram. Or on Instagram, it's Miglio. This is an Italian name, Miglio di Mario Uomo. Now, let me spell it. It's M-I-G-I-L-I-O. D-I-M-A-R-I-O. U-O-M-O. That's Miglio di Mario Uomo. M-I-G-I-L-I-O. D-I-M-A-R-I-O-U-O-M-O. Miglio di Mario Uomo. I want to thank everybody for watching. I love each and every one of you. Mother, you know I love you more than life itself. The next live edition of the Geno Jones Show is going to be Wednesday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern. Please, once again, you and everybody you know and don't know, everybody that you like, that you love, that you really ain't too crazy about, can't stand, hate, doesn't matter, strangers, aliens, tell them all to subscribe to the biggest and the baddest, the best show in the business, the Geno Jones Show. Go to my YouTube channel. Please subscribe, like, and share. Before I get out of here, I just want to say one more thing. Two more things, really. It's all one wish is always be blessed, and let's pray for peace right here in our own communities, in Ukraine, and all over the world. Thanks for watching. See you live Wednesday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern. Go back and binge watch all the great back episodes, all right?
Subscribe and tune in to the next episode of The Geno Jones Show, exclusively right here on YouTube.